how to be attractive regardless of your age. I'm seeing so many red pill gurus, guys who've never actually done cold approach, really don't have that much experience in the dating world, give guys advice and false dreams when it comes to coming into your prime when you're 35, when you're 45, when you're 50. Now, the reality is, you can definitely be a very high level guy, right? You can, but you have to be willing to do the work. And the sad reality is 90% of guys are not going to be able to get there. They're too lazy, they're not dedicated enough. You literally have to be addicted to the gym. If you want to look good at 40, at 50, you need to be in the gym 4 or 5 times a week. You need to watch almost every day what you're putting into your mouth, right? Eating a high protein diet, right? Living that almost bodybuilder lifestyle to keep your looks. Guys don't realize, but the best thing you can do to stay young is add muscle mass to your physique. It's definitely number one, right? And when you have the physique on point, now you're able to compete with the younger guys with other things that they're not yet able to attain. And what are things older guys can attain that younger guys don't? Money, right? Experiences. You could have a nice car. You could travel the world. You have more experiences with dating more women. That's where all your advantages lie when it comes to the younger guy, right? The younger guy is fun. He's energetic, right? He can go all night in the bed. But this is where your advantages are going to lie. But the reality is, you need to be working at those things. You're not going to just be 35 or 40 and, be in the prime of your life and all women are finally going to want you and you're going to get all the choosing signals, as these red pill guys say. That's not the reality. You need to be grinding. You need to be, getting that promotion, staying in top physical shape, right? And then women will have no problem dating a guy who is a little bit older, right? 10, 15 years older. Most women are totally cool with that. But you have to actually be leveling up as a guy, right? Please do not expect to just turn 50 and finally have all these girls approaching you. It's just not what's going to happen, right? But there are tools you guys can do besides just being in the gym, right? Maybe you can get a hair transplant, right? That's totally cool. Um, you can become a better conversationalist. You could be more experienced, more well traveled, right? You could travel all of Asia, all of Europe, have better stories, more experiences. Women love guys who are experienced, whether it's in the bedroom or in life in general. That's a real thing, and that's something you need to cultivate as you get older, right? Because when you're young, those guys, they don't have as much money to travel. They don't have as much money to get a nice apartment in the middle of downtown. They don't have as much money to get a nice pair of clothes that the older guys can get. You can get that. And if you continue to level up, you're going to see girls that would have never dated you when you were young, when you were 20, when you were broke, dumb, sleeping, on an air mattress. They will date you now, right? Oh, I mean, the younger versions of those girls, they will date you now. They will give you a chance because you're experienced. You take care of yourself. You look good. You feel good. You're a high level dude, and make sure that's something that you are always working towards, because it's not going to just happen overnight. You're not going to wake up at 40 and there's going to be girls knocking your door down to go out with you. That's not the reality of it. And most guys, they just don't understand that. They want to buy into this fantasy of, "Oh, eventually I'm going to be a high value guy, eventually the girls are going to come." They're not going to come. I'll tell you one thing is, me and Jesse added a fitness trainer to our best program because we realize how important it is to stay in shape. When you look good, you feel good, and when you build those good habits in the gym, they leak into the rest of the areas of your life, and that's just the reality of it. So get in the gym, take care of yourselves, and realize that it is possible. You could be a super high value guy, but there's a little caveat to that, and this is where I will differ from a lot of coaches. You still have to know how to have a good game, how to talk, right? How to not be a pushover, how to not lead with those things, how to not lead with money. Girls will treat you differently when you're a sociable, you're flirty, you know how to make them feel something for you. And then with the discovery effect, right? They find out oh shit, this guy has $100,000 car. Oh shit, this guy has a really, really nice apartment. Oh man, this guy, he's traveled the whole entire world. He has so many interesting experiences. You never lead with those things, but discovery effect is huge. You never want to come off as bragging or lying about something that you're not, right? Because you're enough. You're enough, but don't be a bragger, right? Let her find out those things. Women love to dig, they love a little bit of mystery, and they will find those things out in time. The last thing I want to touch base on is guys have this false sense of delusion that they're going to build some crazy Instagram, some crazy social media platform, and they'll finally get the girls they want. It's just not true. Most of you guys are not going to do it. Most of you guys don't even want to do it. And let's be real. Most women, if you're 40 and you're dating a girl who's 28 or 30, she's not going to expect you to have some crazy Instagram. Okay? That's just not reality. They don't care that much, especially when you're older. That's just not how it works. So take that into consideration. So don't be fooled with these guys saying you need to build all your online media presence and you've never even had an Instagram in your life. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? But if you made it to the end of the video, guys, check the pinned comments because we have a Discord community where we help guys get their next relationship, get better game, and it's totally free.